I'm here with Dr. Peter Erdi, the Henry R. Luce Professor of Complex Systems at Kalamazoo College, to talk with him about his forthcoming book, Ranking, The Unwritten Rules of the Social Game That We All Play, which will be published by Oxford University Press later this year. And I just have a couple questions for the author about the manuscript and about his thoughts on the topic, so we'll dive right in. I guess my first question...
First of all, I would like to thank you to translate my text from Hungarian to English.
It was my pleasure. Yeah, I was Dr. Erdi's assistant working on this project, so I've been really fortunate to get to know him and the manuscript throughout the last year and a half. So, how did it happen that ranking, metrics, and rating became so important in our lives?
Even chicken in a poultry yard form ranked societies. Chicken learn and accept their places in the community, and you know this is the expression pecking order, and it is a very good strategy to save energy and when they are fighting for resources as meat and food. And of course there is a big evolutionary step from chickens to humans, but we still also have this pecking order. And so we like make comparisons. You know, I'm very old. So high school reunions are very good opportunity to compare ourselves with others in terms of the color of our hair, health status, family successes, financial successes. You will see when you go to high school reunions. And our love of comparison led us to make ranking. And ranking is everywhere now, both individually and institutionally, and now there is an increased demand of transparency, and colleges and countries are ranked. And actually, what is interesting, you might be on both sides of the table. Occasionally, you are ranked. You were recently ranked when you have been accepted by a wonderful graduate school, and then your professors had to rank you, and the result is that you are accepted. So we play this game ever we want to do it or we don't. That's all.
Very good. So you started to touch on this in your response to the first question that I asked you, but should we play the ranking game?
Everybody plays the ranking game. Some of us like it, some of us don't. You might be a job applicant and you are ranked. You might be on the other side of the table and you should bring decisions based on ranking. And we try to quantify candidates as you yourself. Quantification is hard, occasionally impossible, and it's true, it even can be manipulated. But as Churchill might have said, quantification is even the worst form of the evaluation, except for all the others.
So our daily activities are strongly influenced by web-based recommendation systems, and it leads us to this question about, in these kinds of situations, who gets to have the last word, the human or the computer? And is this a problem that will be solved by your generation, by my generation, by future generations? What are your thoughts?
In your generation, I do believe, the age-old question, what came first, the chicken or the egg, is still with us. But now we have a new question, who has the last word, the humans or the computers? And somehow we need the ideal mixture of the two, but I don't know what is this ideal mixture. But I know that you use and I use recommendation systems when we made any shopping, and we cannot avoid it. Why do we use it? Because we trust in the system. Without trust, we cannot do anything. Once again, I belong to that camp who believes that we don't have any better option just to trust in the power of the combination of human and computational intelligence. That's all what I can tell you now.
Well, thank you for taking the time to talk with me. It is May of 2019 right now, and Ranking, The Unwritten Rules of the Social Game We All Play will be out later this year from Oxford University Press, and I hope that we will continue to have this conversation as well, and it will be joined by our readers. So.
Thank you, Natalie. Thank you for your fantastic assistance. Thank you.
It was my pleasure.